Hello, everybody. Welcome to this reading. Where is all my jewelry? I've lost my jewels. Anyways, I'm gonna have to figure out what happened to those. I put my jewelry around the house somewhere. Anyways, we're gonna do a message. I'm not gonna be on here for very long. I'm just coming to pick up the energy. There's some let's just say I'm not really too impressed with the energy right now, so I'm not really diving into it. I'm not lighting up to dive into what's going on because it's fucking bullshit right now. So anyways, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This might resonate for you. I don't know. It's current energy as per usual. It's like I didn't even want to sit down and do this reading. I just painted nails. I'm having one of those days. Okay, you know what? I'm going to roll the dice. Spirit, everybody just needs to just give me a goddamn minute. All right, Jupiter energy. Oof, 7th house. And Virgo. I haven't looked up the planets for a while. All I know is that the moon was just full. I am so not in the loop right now, people. It's not Neptune. No. Bad. You got a Jupiter, though, with Virgo. Acts of service. Planning, organizing. With justice? With justice. I don't know. I don't know if this is good or not. Give me this Jupiter. What is this? Jesus Christ. Stability. Ancestors. Is all Jupiter? Okay. So, basically, if you have been... Whoa, chat. Hi. What up, Pam? Wagwan. Who is that there? Good luck. What up? Okay. So, basically, we're picking up... I was going to say pickle energy. I don't know what that means. Pickleball? Oh my God. Why has that sport taken over? Anyways, I'm not even going to get into that. Okay. So this seems to be like, basically with current energy, I feel like there are a lot of spiritual attacks going on right now. I don't know why people are so jealous. I mean, we just went through Christmas. It's like, when... Okay, I've never had anything like this happen, but I know people have, okay, of when there's this like huge event coming and somebody just puts all their effort into this one event. And then once the event is over, it's like everybody is depressed all of a sudden. Again, I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why people put all their eggs into one basket when it comes to shit like that. Cause like I personally would never book my entire life around a fucking event, but I that's why I'm like, I don't know like what that energy is because I've never been in it before. But it kind of seems like somebody, maybe because the holidays are over now, you'd think like, did you not get enough for Christmas? Like, did you not get enough love and enough affection and enough Merry Christmases, to just shut you the fuck up for a little bit, you little entitled bastards? But no, they always want more. It's like Christmas needs to be every day for these people or they're just gonna be angry. So the way I'm seeing this is, I kind of feel like if you have felt spiritually attacked recently, and the thing is my sister and I are so funny because we're actually like so polar opposites. Like I do a lot online. She does nothing online. And we still get the same amount of attacks. It doesn't matter how much I'm seen online. I get attacked. Same with her. She's not online at all unless she appears in one of my pictures because she likes to like jump up and be in the video sometimes. But like other than that, she is not on social media at all. And she gets attacked probably more than I do. And so we're trying to figure out, like, is it social media doing it or is it, lack is like, right? Because apparently with the experiment that we've been doing for a couple of years now, it doesn't matter if you're on social media or not. People from high school, people from elementary school, people that you dated, they're all still thinking about you. And if they can't see you, it's even worse. Because if they can see you, then at least they can judge your life, right? Look at you, stalk you, creep you, right? Obviously, they don't have to say anything to you. But if you're not online, then everything just goes crazy. Like you could have a million boyfriends, you could have kids, married, right? It's just, it leaves the imagination like just way more open to the possibility of where you could be if you didn't have social media, which is why I think people attack my sister as much as they do, because they can't see her, right? It's like, well, I can't see you, so I'm just going to imagine that you're living an amazing life and I'm going to come and steal from you now, right? It's like whatever people can do, that just the way that I see excuses, and I try to tell people this, is like, try to revamp your way of excuses, because excuses, that is you giving an excuse as to really bad behavior, right? Try to cut it out, because the less excuses that you give, the less opinion that you give, the less fucking mouth that you give on situations, you have so much more control, right? Just word for wise, if anybody cared. Okay, anyways, moving on through the reading. Jupiter energy makes me feel like you're shooting for a long-term goal. You want expansion. Something needs to happen in your life. You have somebody that's sitting in this hermit energy, hiding like usual, because they're not going to do this to your face. They're cowards. Always remember, your biggest enemies are all cowards, because it's never going to be things that they can say to your face. Always going to be behind your back. You have this person sitting in their little hermit energy. I just heard stalking you. So there you go. Stalking you. They're trying to fuck with your stability, whatever that means. Okay. If they're trying to attack your work, if they're trying to attack your job, if they're just trying to attack your livelihood, if you have clients, they might be trying to talk shit about you, get your clients to turn on you, right? Stuff like that. They're trying to cost you money. And that's why Justice is here, because obviously Justice is pissed off. Oh my God, I switched my coffee. I was drinking McDonald's coffee at home because it's so good. And now I have country style coffee. Oh! I used to drink only imported Dutch coffee until it got too expensive. I don't want to spend that much money on it anymore because it's stupid. It's just fucking coffee. Grinded. Get over it, people. But it's from the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is, They're getting pretty raped of their chocolate and their coffee, obviously, because it's amazing. But anyways, I'm on to country style coffee now. Whoa. Like, whoa. Oh my God. Just so my coffee obsession was supposed to end because I think it's destroying my stomach. I found another coffee that I like. So I guess we're going to keep going. I guess we're gonna keep rolling. Okay. Okay. What do I need to know more about this? Okay. We had clearance on the bottom of the deck. Upright. It's there still. Because I'm like, okay, so what would you want to know about this if this was you? The only thing you would want to know is if you can get rid of it. Oh, yeah, this feminine energy in reverse with security in reverse. Okay, so the message I just got with that, because I'm like, okay, why are you telling me all this? Like, if we can't do something about it, if you guys can't defend yourselves, then what's the fucking point, right? Like, is she just taken down or some shit? But it kind of seems like to me, cottage in reverse, I feel her defenses right now, her security is down. So I obviously that's part of these attacks. So whoever just dealt it, okay, out there in the world. Oh my God, Wolfgang? No way! Where the hell have you been? I was talking about you the other day. I just want to know, Wolf, you were in my heart. Anyways, so sending it out. Okay, so all these people that have been sending out this nasty spiritual attacks, okay, are now getting it. Because that's why this security is in reverse. That means they don't have any. They obviously think that their security is tough enough and tight enough, but because of everything they just did, they're susceptible to it now. It's like going around and giving everybody the cold. Like, how do you give people the cold? Usually the only way that you can spread a virus, you have to have the virus. Correct? Correct. Okay. So, can you clear this away? Yes. And can you send it back? Yes. And I almost feel like if you feel like you want to do like a return to sender or a clapback or some shit like that, I feel like if you do it right now in this energy, the way that I just saw it in my third eye was magic being sent out and then going into like a box and then the box folding in, right? Because usually you send these fucking, clapback spells and shit. You send back this energy that they've sent you. And for some reason, now all of a sudden it's coming back to you again. And you're like, I just sent it back to you. Like, this isn't a tennis match. You're not supposed to hit it back to me again. This is done. So obviously, because their protection is as low as it is, you send this energy back to them, it just gets engulfed because obviously the protection that they think they have or they usually have that for some reason now they don't isn't there. It's not going to hit the energy back to you because she obviously, I said it's a she because it is coming up feminine. It is. Did you hear that? Exactly. I do feel like if her defenses are down, she's not going to have enough energy to clap back. Okay, that would be the same as I keep wanting to tattoo myself, but my energy has been so low because of these spiritual attacks that if I don't have enough energy in my body to heal after I tattoo, I'm going to ruin the art, right? So I've been using that as the analogy. If you don't have enough energy to do something, then don't, because you're going to have to heal from it afterwards, right? That's like going and snowboarding after you just hurt your back. Like, why would you do that to yourself? You need to give enough time, right, to heal. So then when you come back at it, you have more strength. Okay? Just saying. This person, they sent something out, and because it was so nasty, the rebound of it has sent their security in limbo because they don't have any defenses at all. And that's what a cold does. Once your defenses come down, right, you get that cold, now you're susceptible to anything. And that's why it's like, if you have ever experienced somebody going through chemo or radiation, right, I expect really just chemo, you can't be around them, because if they get sick at all, they're fucked. They'll fucking die. They have no white blood cells. They got nothing left. Everything was just killed in order to kill the virus. Okay. Ooh, there's something going on here. Okay. There's Compass. Now I'm getting the Net. Do you remember the Net back in the day with Sandra Bullock? It's a really like annoying movie. It's kind of just slow, but this is what I'm getting: a computer virus. Okay. Sickness. This is what I'm saying. Cough due to colds going around. You want to fucking send it out. It's a virus. You are also going to get it. It's kind of like what we call that karma. Is that karma? That might be karma. Good distractions. Yeah, see? We're okay. So it's almost like these karmics, okay, were told by their, little fucking Satan friends on their shoulders to come and do something to you again. They got good distracted to try to come and take something from you, knowing that now they're going to lose something. Right? Because you got to imagine these people fucking with you that are so delusional, that are so sick, that are making such horrible choices for themselves. Obviously, they're not living the best life if they're coming and fucking with you, right? Because people who are living their best life, even if it doesn't look like they are, even if they're not in the best situation, will never attack anybody else. People that are in nasty energy, who hate themselves, who reject themselves, who also reject everybody else, hate themselves enough to do magic on people all the time. Okay, so obviously this feminine energy hates herself. She has no respect for herself, which is why she fucks with other people. Okay, she's not living her best life. She's not in good energy. She's fucked. Okay, she's sick. And sick people spread it to other sick people. It's what sickness does. It goes from host to host to host, grabbing on. Ooh, the Moon card. You never know what people are doing and their true intentions of things, okay? But the universe does. Copycat. Copycat. Okay, so I just got copycat, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, you better be careful what you cast out and what you wish for, because if this person is trying to copycat you, which means they're trying to fuck with your business so then they can have it, again, do they not know the laws of karma? Okay, so you're going to take somebody's business so then you can have one? They want to copy you. Because they're sick and twisted and they don't have anything else to do with their life but just go around copying collective. And what they don't realize is it took years and years and years for collective to master their gifts, to figure out what they were ever going to do with their gifts. Thanks. Okay. And then to actually have the fucking balls to go out and do it. And here they are thinking that they could just copy it. Like 3 or 4 decades worth of work is just something that they can skip to the end and just go and do some black magic and get in front of the line in front of. Like, I feel guilty just being able to say that, because I know that people think that they can skip to the front of the line on people who have been doing this shit their whole life. But because they've been doing it their whole lives. They make it look super fucking easy. So then there's the little 10-year-olds, aka the 40-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds who do black magic, who think that, you know, they can just run to the front of the line. They see the master crafter doing something, making it look so easy, not knowing that it's taken him 50 fucking years to get there. Anyways, they go, oh, I want to take it. It looks easy enough. If he can do it, I can. And, you know, they used to say that, like, age gave you status, right? Like, years of experience should give you status. It should. You've been doing something for 20 years. You should fucking say you've been doing it for 20 years, and it should mean something. People have been doing it for 10 seconds should maybe write down they've been doing it for 10 fucking seconds, because it is going to make a reaction. It is going to make somebody go, oh, do I want the person doing it for 10 seconds? Oh, because they're hot? Or do I want the person doing it for 40 fucking years that actually knows what they're doing? Again, you're always going to be dealing with society that are half fucked, because half of them put pussy on that goddamn pedestal so fucking high that they can't see right from wrong. But other people who have been around longer, who realize that pussy don't mean shit when it comes to fucking making money, they will actually sit there and do the goddamn work and expect to get fucking results, because so you shall. You put in that much work, you should get the clients. You deserve them. But why is it these 10-second copycats have 50,000 followers because they bought them all, by the way, and looks like they've got the most status out of anybody? This one chick took a business from somebody, started a fucking Instagram, bought all of her followers, and lost the business within a year. Why? Because just because it says you have 10,000 followers doesn't mean your company has any clients. Okay, do you know how many people solicit me on a daily basis to buy Instagram followers? Okay, Instagram itself solicits me to pay $19 a month to get followers. I will not do that. I am not a fake. I am a real. Therefore, if it takes me 50 goddamn years to get 10,000 followers because I didn't buy them, that is how long it fucking takes, because that is called authenticity. It's called originality. It's not called I have a credit card and my daddy said I can buy all my followers, so then it looks like people like me, but really they don't. Okay, whoever you are dealing with has been doing what you have been doing for 30 years for 10 fucking seconds. And they think they can walk in and take your business and take your clients because it looks easy and you make it look easy. Therefore, they can do it. Oh. Honestly, I feel like that has taken 48 hours to come out, because, like, I knew I was dealing with something in the universe, but I couldn't quite figure it out because, like, oh yeah, let's not forget, I had a fever last night and a migraine out of fucking nowhere for no reason while I'm laying in bed. And I'm like, wow, I wonder whose spiritual attack this is now. I wonder who's sitting there just staring at my pictures going, fuck you, I hope you die, hoping to give me a fever so that I actually will die. But they don't know I've fought fevers my whole life, and fevers are like, I know I basically have an aura when it comes to fevers and migraines now, so they don't actually really hit me. But somebody's really fucking stupid, because whatever it is they try to hit you with, it didn't work. Okay? Because it's never going to work. Because magic is greedy and dark and malicious and ill intent, which means it ain't fucking going anywhere but clapping back in their fucking face. Oh, corpse. Like, I'm not lying. These motherfuckers just tried to kill you. Again, through a sickness, no less. This chick who just doesn't like you, this feminine energy that just wants to cast her bullshit out, calling herself a divine goddess. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Such a divine goddess. The goddess of what? Sickness and disease and fucking people's husbands. Wow. Oh yeah. Real lady in the sheets. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. What is it? A lady on the streets, but a freak in the sheets? This is a fucking twat. and a whore altogether, who thinks they can do magic, but really they can't because they're dumb and deaf and blind and stupid and think that magic is like in the movies. They think they can just cast a wand and it just goes, ooh, okay, just ooh, and I can just fuck over everybody. Like, what did you watch? The Wizard of Oz yesterday? Like, who do you think you are? Like, honestly, I would love it if they were to comment right now exactly who they think they are. Like, okay, oh, Godette. Wow, I heard it again. So there was this analogy that I heard a while ago that some of these fucking bitches are literally sitting beside, they think they're sitting beside God and they can call themselves Godette because they are so powerful. They think they're so powerful and so high and mighty that they should be referred to as Godette because they will not take the God because they're not masculine. They want to let you know they have pussies and boobs because they're women and they're feminines and they're powerful, okay? And they're called Godettes. I couldn't believe it when that dream came through because I'm pretty sure the person who was calling themselves Godette in front of me, I was so confused because I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I was trying not to laugh as I am now. I'm trying to take her seriously in the vision, but she's like posing and, you know, I am a goddess. And I was just like, and I think somebody was with me and I'm like, I can't look at this bitch. I'm gonna keep laughing. And she was like, she tried to like wave her wand in front of me. And like, I was just like, oh my God, like it was like a bad movie I was watching. And this bitch, you know, she controls people in this world. She does. She controls. I've seen it. I've seen her with her body and her bullshit just like get men. And it's just like, wow, pussy on pedestals for sure. Like lust, vanity. The only people that she gets are people who are very unhappy in their own relationship. She doesn't get like good people. She doesn't get strong people. She gets fucked up, demasculated men. Oh, she tries to go for women all the time. She'll fuck people's wives and shit, right? She claims to be this again beautiful feminine goddess, but she makes fun of people all the time, right? She's actually a walking contradiction to what a feminine energy really is, right? And that's like when you know people like that, no matter what they do, you'll never take them seriously. You'll never look at them. You'll never give them power. You'll never give them power over you or over anybody. And if you have a platform, you will call them out every fucking chance you get because of how fucking fake they are. The fact that no matter how much I talk about this bitch, she's never gonna fucking write in the comments anything, even though she watches everything because she's a fucking stalker, right? These people stalk you and they won't write anything, or they'll try to attack you through like other profiles. She doesn't realize that I know she watches me through other profiles as well, trying to look like, again, this like woman, this goddess energy. And I'm like, why do women want to do that? Why do you want to look like a goddess? I don't understand. What does a goddess mean? What, do you have to walk out with your tits out? Is that what a goddess means? Because I'm pretty sure the last goddess I saw did not have her tits out. Okay, so what is a goddess? A beautiful woman? The last goddess I saw, again, wasn't beautiful. She was just a woman. She just looked like a woman. So again, whatever this Godette is, whatever she's doing, whatever she's trying to do, she has a very malevolent creature on her shoulders, okay? Probably a masculine energy telling her to push her pussy out, push her tits out, push it all out because that's the only thing that people want from her, right? So she pushes it out to you. Okay, this would be an over-feminized woman, somebody who wears pink all the time, somebody who has to call herself a woman, somebody who has to justify in the room that she is a woman and she is feminine and she is of weaker sex. Okay, you will see these people at work. It's just whether or not you want to see them, but they're everywhere. These bitches are fucking everywhere. Okay, and what's so funny is they're an actual mockery to women. Okay, they're not women, they're men dressed up as little girls, okay? Because if you have to push your femininity out that much, Something's not right. You're either questioning your sexuality in your head, questioning abuse that happened, right? Questioning why you get turned on by certain things, which is this bitch too, right? She questions her sexuality because we know she's gay, but she won't come out as gay because she feels that you look better as a woman with a man on your shoulder, right? So she goes for the man because the feminine look weaker. Again, once you understand, not even women or men, understand the sex that they're carrying and the role that they're playing right in front of you, right? Because a lot of it is like Jekyll and Hyde, right? They'll switch. They'll go into their feminine, they'll go into their masculine. They'll go into their feminine, they'll go into their masculine because they're not temperance, right? They're not temperance. They're unbalanced. They have to force it in one and then force it in the other because the temple that they're in, I really don't think they've taken responsibility for. Right? They've probably let people demasculate them, defeminize them, right? Say things about them or mock them as a child or dehumanize them, right? It might not even do with their sexuality. It might just be the fact that they got dehumanized as children. They got dehumanized as adolescents, or they were never humanized, right? So then they don't know how to humanize other people. When you've never been respected, how can you ever give it? It's something that you need to basically, if you want to change your life, that's why when you want to change your life, it doesn't matter how you're changing it. You have to be the one that wants to change it. Because if you do it for anybody else, or if you do it out of a lie, you'll never complete it. And it's full of shit, right? Your healing will be full of shit. This woman, this feminine energy is completely full of shit. Okay, she's sick. There's something wrong with her. And she can get better. She can clear herself. She can get better. She can go in the right direction, but only if she wants to. Okay, so for you now, collective, look at delusional, right? Absolutely delusional. Of course they are. That's what happens when you're dealing with people. Look at that, 2 of Cups. That would be a good kind of analogy of the feminine masculine energy, okay? Because that's the 2 of Cups. It can mean a relationship, but usually the lovers relationship. But the lovers can also signify, again, that masculine feminine partner. Okay, so with the Sherlock here and the 2 of Cups, I feel like, you know, the reason why Godette, okay, was fucking with you, this energy was fucking with you, I think because she wanted to date you. Okay, so if she can't date you because she's fucked up with her feelings and her emotions and the fact that the planet tells her that she's straight, so therefore she has to be straight, so her feelings for you, she then twists and manipulates and then turns into hostility and then fucking hates you. Okay, it's not really that hard of a concept to grasp once you realize what jealousy does. Okay, what jealousy puts in people's heads. Okay, and again, this all seems to come down to like your career or your long-term goal. Like, what if your long-term goal is to be a mother of 50 dogs? Again, this energy can do that, okay? Because you're not having people as babies, even though she can manifest that too. You want a whole clan of dogs. This bitch can do that. So why is she trying to manifest the 50 dogs that you want? There's thousands, if not millions of dogs that need homes out there. Why does she got to fuck with what you have, right? Again, giving themselves power so then they can steal. Right? Which is why power and people is very it becomes delusional because people become delusional in their power, especially if they never had it before, right? And if this person has had power over you, right? Again, they've never had power before, so they don't know how to deal with it. So it's like a guy, playing with his dick for the first time. They're not going to stop because they figured out what it did. Okay. Oh, shit comes out of it. Oh, right. Like once you find out what something does, if you can't control yourself, you will overindulge. And it's plain and simple. And whoever this feminine energy was played with her pussy and realized shit came out. And she didn't stop. Okay, and that's where you go, okay, well, you want to play with yourself all you want, you go right ahead, but you don't fucking involve me. Because I don't want to fucking play with you. Okay? I'm not a lesbian. I'm not gay. Okay? No offense to fucking anybody, but putting your sexuality on somebody, not the coolest thing to do. Okay? And because you get rejected, also, like, not the worst thing in the world, considering not everybody's gay. I mean, you know how many people get rejected straight? Not just gays, okay? Like, people get rejected all the time. So, again, rejection is rejection. Learn how to deal with it. Clearly, this person doesn't know how to deal with rejection. Okay? Because not only did she put her feminine energy onto a feminine that didn't want her, but she couldn't even understand if she wanted them. So she was trying to get you to hit on her, eat her pussy, make the first move on her, so then she could decide if she wanted you or not. Ugh, just saying that. Oh, I want to wash my mouth out. Ugh. And love getting it performed on, but I would never, and again, no offense, I would never eat a fucking woman out. Oh God. Nope. I'm right there with you for whoever's fucking reading this is. I'm sorry, but you can't push your fucking snatch on somebody and then get mad at them when they don't want your disgusting cooch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? To be like a dude, I'm sorry to want your giant dick up my ass. That's an exit, not an entrance. Thanks, but please go away now. This is a total gay reading. And I'm sorry, again, I'm not being like derogatory or like fuck the gays. I am saying this is like somebody seriously closeted gay fucking with you. And they just sent one of the worst spiritual attacks on you. Again, why do they want to attack you? They want you to do everything while they sit back waving their wand. Oh, this is infuriating. Oh, I can see her. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, she's going to lose her fucking power. Oh, please tell me this bitch loses her power. Oh, please tell me she loses her power. The penis pipe. All right. I don't think we got anything to worry about. Emotional as fuck. Oh, God. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I have clothes boiling on my stovetop, and I have to make sure that I don't ruin another pot, because I've ruined too many pots. Burning cloves, because I forget about the water. Okay, anyways. Well, it's my life. Don't you forget. Oh my God. Okay. Caught in the. Okay. Gwen Stefani. Look at. I just went to the Element, and the Element just showed up. See, I have to pay attention, people. Okay. I don't want to burn this house down. Okay. So Gwen Stefani just started singing in my head. I was like, what is that song? It's been playing in my head the last like few days. I was wondering if it was going to come out for a reading, and apparently it did. So this is your life. You can't forget that. This person needs to remember that. This is your life. This is your path. Okay? This is your business. This is what you want to do. This is your long-term goal. Okay? them thinking that it's almost like, say you wanted to play like professional hockey and you were going to tour the world. This person would try to stop you from playing hockey so you couldn't tour the world, so you could stay home and they could possibly date you. Like, they are willing to sacrifice you becoming something to stay at home and bump on the log with them. That would be the analogy. And be like, oh, so you claim that you love somebody so much, instead of watching them go fly their wings and become something, you want them to sit at home with you because it's better on your confidence? It's like, talk about a fucking narcissist. Like, and I can hear somebody, yup, he can fucking stay home. He wants to be with me. He can stay home. I don't want him tour. Okay, bitch, you can stop going in my head right now because you ain't going to talk that way with me. Okay, Turtle and Prophecy with the Blair Witch. Oh, man, I tried to watch the Blair Witch last night, the 2016 version. It claimed to be the scariest movie of the year. Oh my God. It was scariously stupid movie of the fucking year. Anyways, I'm not going to disrespect the Blair Witch though. All right. Cause she'll fuck with you. Cause she'll fuck with you. Slowly. Oh, I see. Okay. I was kind of like, what does this mean? Blair Witch Prophecy with the fucking sea turtle? Okay. But I'm getting it. Kind of seems like now, again, with this magic that they've been putting out, okay, to collective, these spiritual attacks, they, again, like, do they think that they're the only ones with a fucking witch hat and a wand? I mean, seriously. Do they? Because I think they do. Because if they're calling themselves Godette, they think they're one of a kind. Oh, it's true. They do. Oh, they think they're so special. Oh, wow. I'm just like, thank God they're on the table now because nothing is hidden now. They can't hide anything. And whatever they put out there, that is it coming back around. They want to act like a witch. Oh, you want to act like a witch? You want to put your shit out there and hurt people? That's not why witches are here. Witches aren't here to hurt people. That's never why they cultivated. That's never why they came into existence. Witches are herbalists. Look it the fuck up, people, okay? There are these people that sit there in their little books and their little wands and cultivate shit. That's just like a Satanist. Okay, get it straight. You want to do witchcraft, you want to do Satanism. Figure it out. Because witchcraft does not involve hurting people. Satanists hurt people. So this isn't a fucking witch sitting beside God doing her duties as a feminine goddess energy. This is a Satanist doing the work of the devil against people, trying to say that she loves and she's a goddess. Oh. I'm like lightheaded right now because like I just can't believe the stupidity of like categorizing one thing and then using that word to then kill an entire colony of people. Like, great. Okay, what are you, coronavirus? Like, I mean, honestly, do you want to hide as a virus or do you want to actually just be what you fucking are? Hi, Danny. Don't say that word on my chat. Get rid of that word right there, Danny. I don't want that word on my chat. Get rid of it. I don't like that word. Delete it, Danny. Delete it. Delete it right now. I don't want her name anywhere. She is not a human. She is a robot, humanoid from the galaxy fuckhead with all of her little Satanist fuck chew toys and her babies that she sacrifices. And I don't want that woman on here. Oh my God. I hate her so much. I actually contemplated back in the day, like a couple years ago, I was working at this place and this lady played the worst music in the world. I'm talking the worst. music in the world. And that fucking bitch used to come on all the time, right? Her and her first band, and then her as a solo, and then her country album. I'm sorry. That's the worst thing I ever heard in my life. That's not even music. That's just somebody that doesn't want to get left behind and wants to be in every genre because she's a little girl and a baby and can't handle nobody not liking her. Okay? That's what you call a child. She is a child, 1,000%. I want to be a country singer because everybody else is. I need to be one. I'm going to be the first black woman that ever does it, even though I sound completely contradictory and I just totally fucked up the entire genre. Oh, God. I hate that woman so much. And she's not even a woman. I'm just gonna call her an alien for me. She's a fucking alien. I fucking hate that bitch. Oh, God. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, I almost contemplated just leaving that restaurant because I didn't want to hear her coming on the radio anymore. Like, I was like, you gotta change this bitch. Like, what the fuck? And she was like singing along to every song. I'm like, okay, for one, you're like 65 years old. Why do you know all the words to her songs? And I think you need to find a better, like, you need to find a different employee because, like, I don't like this. I don't like this, and I don't like you. You know, you can kind of judge people by the music they listen to. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, once you hear the music that they listen to and listen to them speak, oh, God. It's not about judging people. It's just about learning when you're not in that category and when you're in a different category, okay? When you get older and more wiser, and you will realize what authenticity means and what it is to be original and authentic and not what somebody else is or what somebody else wants or what, you know, some group or somebody molded you as. Like, oh, you just change. Now I know why old people are so negative. You know, you always wonder it as a kid, like, why is grandma so mad all the time? Why does grandpa get angry at the, you know, Amazon driver? You want to know why? Because this place sucks now. It sucks. The world sucks. You got to find little things that you really like about it in order to survive here. Okay? Because, like, and it doesn't have anything to do with money. So get your mind off money. If that's what you think, oh, your whole dreams are going to come true because you get some money. No, bitch. You're still on Earth. It still sucks. Okay? God damn. Okay. Now, I'm going to do one last weeding. I'm going to do a weeding. But I have to heat up my coffee because it's piss warm. So take a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. And everybody go to the bathroom and then we'll reconvene in like 2 minutes. Okay? Oh. Okay, I lied. That was like probably only just over a minute, but anyways. I'm still going to be... Oh, look at all the steam coming from it. Oh, it's so warm now. Okay. You guys, I love that you're all writing in the chat, and I'm going to read it all tomorrow. I just want to let everybody know I am so thankful that you're writing in the chat, that you're having a good time, and everything that you say to me, I am going to read it, okay? I just, the brightness is really low on my phone because, like I said, I had a migraine yesterday, so I'm a little bit I'm still a little bit sensitive. So I really don't want to squint my eyes and try to read everything, but surprisingly, I saw the word that you wrote pretty loud and clear, Danny. I don't even know how I saw it, but anyways. But I'm going to read it tomorrow or tonight, whenever, you know what I mean? And thank you for being here, everybody. I just want to say, nice to see you again, Wolfgang, okay? And thanks for everybody being here. I think we got Jean in the building. Who else is here? Oh, Jean's writing a little bit too. Nice. Good to see everybody's chatting. I'm glad that you are finding it resonating, I hope. All right, here we go. What are we at? 52:29. I knew that first reading was long. I didn't think it was going to be 52 minutes long, but okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take what resonates. It's a call. All right. Who's calling? Huh, okay. Okay, so the first thing I got was somebody might be block calling you, or they might block call you. I don't know if you're that kind of person, but I don't even know if block calls even go through on my phone. I don't specifically like them. I feel like if you're, if you want to talk to me, I block your fucking number. I don't play like that. So I just don't answer them at all. If you're like me, then you might miss this call, but the thing is I feel like somebody is going to block call you like a few times. Okay, also, if you block somebody's number, I'm pretty sure if they try to call you, it comes up in your, oh, wait, okay. So there's this new feature. If you block somebody, if you block their number, if you report their number for spam as being spam as well, it will show you how many times they tried to call you. But if you just block the number, it won't. But if you block it and report it as spam, it will show you how many times it tries to contact you. So I feel like somebody is blocked from calling you, but they want to call you. Okay, so they're going to try to use some other way to get in touch with you. I feel like if you answer this call, okay, this sucks. All right, there's two, yeah, okay. There's two ways that this is going to go. And that's why this kind of sucks, because this is what general readings do. Okay. There's this way that this phone call is going to go extremely bad for somebody, and at the same time it goes extremely well for somebody. Okay, so I feel like there's a call coming soon for somebody that is going to help them get out of a situation that they're in danger with, however way, right? Because with Pan's Labyrinth, I mean, she's trying to escape because she doesn't want to be there anymore. She knows that she is now in a different world, in a different realm. She knows her mother sold her out. She knows that she's in danger. Okay, so she devises a plan to start to leave, obviously with her fawn. Okay, so again with Candyman, it's like she seeks it down where everybody runs away. It's almost like whatever this call is, normal people run away, but you don't. It's the job for you. Okay, and then in another sense, I feel like we're going to go that way with the reading. I was like, I feel like there is some type of conversation that like could be coming, and Spirit is really just saying, don't answer the phone. And that is another sense. Like if there is a number who calls you and you don't know the number and you don't want to talk to anybody, don't answer it. And if they don't leave you a message, fuck it. That's what I say. If you can't leave me a message, if I don't answer the phone, you can't leave me a message, I'm not calling that number back. I never call numbers back. I don't give a shit. That's why we have voicemail. We always had voicemail. If somebody really wanted you back in the day, they left a message, right? They can't leave a message now. Don't call them back. There are so many spam messages out there, and there's so many spam numbers out there that are just trying to get your information, trying to get you to give up credit card information and shit, okay? And it's a scam. And I think you're going to know the scams when you see it. That's why anytime a weird number comes up, you don't know it, from a different state, from a different province, different fucking country, don't answer it. It ain't somebody calling to talk to you. It's somebody calling to get all your fucking money, okay? So I feel like, okay, so now going back to the first reading, I feel like somebody is going to call you because they have an opportunity for you. And there might be a list of tasks that you have to do in order to complete everything. Two of Pentacles, yeah, see? There's going to be a change of something, and you're going to have to make a decision as to if you want to do it or not. Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody might be lying to themselves about their position that they're in. There's the Ace of Wands, that possibly you have a little bit more control over what's going on than what you think. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands. Like, clearly there is success here. Okay, and there's a way to get out. There's a way to escape. You just have to find it. And it's not quite ready to celebrate yet. You know, like if you feel like there's some work that needs to be done, there's some investigation that needs to be done as to what you can do about your money. And whatever this option is that comes in, it's the kind of scenario almost where he comes in and she has to get everything done like within the moon cycle. So this could be a small cycle that's coming in. Because, I mean, what if you got a job somewhere? When you started working somewhere just out of the blue because somebody offers you a job, you know, it does happen, surprisingly. And then you do such a good job that they're like, okay, we're going to send you out of country. And you're like, I'm sorry, what? You send me out of country? Yeah, possibly. If you're that good at what you do, damn right. Someone's got to do it. Ten of Swords in reverse. I mean, you're the only one that limits yourself to possibilities, right? Five of Pentacles. If you want to be broke, you can be. But if you want to get some money, there's an opportunity coming for sure. There's a call that's going to change somebody's life. And it's not like, oh, you just won the lottery. But that's the thing, is the lottery is different to people. Sometimes, yes, the lottery means you just get a big chunk of cash, blah, 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 but that's it. Other people see the lottery as money like cash for life that comes in every week, that all you have to do is this like little bit of work and then you get compensated for it. That to some people is a lottery ticket. Okay, like, yes, because you have to do something regardless. Okay, you can't sit around on your ass all day. There's going to be something that you've got to do with your time, right? Therefore, that's what's going to accumulate the money now, as opposed to doing something all day, wrecking your back, breaking yourself. It's going to be something easier. I feel like it's an easier solution to then what's been going on. Some type of upgrade. And you know what's so weird? I don't even know how this happens, but like, if you sign up, like if you use an employment tool to try to find a job, sign up for future emails where people can view your resume and send you potential jobs. Okay. And it was weird. This one time I didn't even know that I was signed up for it. And it was on an email address that I never used. And I went on to it like 3 or 4 years of not using it. And I saw all these job postings all of a sudden of all these people that had emailed me directly, right, for job opportunities because my resume was up there. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I thought I deleted it. I didn't even know it was up there. And there were some really fucking interesting jobs that people had put my way. The latest one that I saw the other day was it was like trivia. It was for trivia. It was it wasn't even a bar that was doing it. It was like a trivia company, and then you go to bars around the city and you do trivia with people. And somebody had messaged me about it. Hey, Whitney, look at your resume. And I was like, actually, that seemed kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it's like $32 an hour or something. And I mean, how long do you do trivia? Like probably like maybe 2 hours, something like that. Do it for, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really done trivia, so I don't know. But anyways, you just never know. Okay. And as I'm holding the 4 of Cups, because I feel like, I mean, that was an opportunity I missed. Right? I wasn't paying attention to it. I wasn't ready for it. Okay? So I didn't get it. By the time I went on there and looked at it and took it seriously, the job was posted, it was taken down, and it had only been a few days. And I was like, damn, somebody got that job quick, because it was meant for somebody. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Like, I feel like a positive advancement, right, on your money, your skills, a way for you to advance without anybody touching that money, right? Since when does your money have to go through a third party all the time, right? Like, you're big enough, you're old enough, you can get paid directly. You don't need somebody coming in and taking their portion anymore and giving you the rest. It's like becoming your own captain of the Andrea Gale, right? Your own Billy Klein, all right? Like, you just have to pay the owner of the ship. But if you end up getting the boat, then you don't got to pay anybody. You just got to pay the people that help you, if you even want anybody to help you. Okay? So now I'm getting, oh my God. Okay, I don't know if Matthew Good is serenading me, but I get these things with these artists sometimes, and they just won't stop playing in my head. So Matthew Good has been playing in my head now for like 2 weeks straight, okay? And different songs. So much so that I had my Spotify playing the other day, and he must have came on 3 times out of 5. It was to the point where I was like, okay, Matt, you need to stop playing, okay? And it counts with Matthew Good Band. Okay, he just wouldn't stop playing in my head. And now Born to Kill is playing in my head, and that's Matthew Good Band. That's one of the very first albums I think he did, first or second album that he did. And it's like, oh, if you listen to this song, it's incredible. It's got lightning on the front. It's such a good album. And I'm getting I'm getting that song right now. It's more than the less you say you do. Like you're obviously molding yourself into something that is born to kill, right? Like something that is dangerous. And dangerous in a way that, like, I think you're so powerful that you're not even giving yourself credit anymore. Right? And that's what happens. You get stuck in ruts and you listen to people too much, and people get in your head and they tell you you're not good enough, and they tell you you're shitty. They tell you to give up, right? You can't do this. You can't do that. You need to get a real job. You need to get a real paycheck. You need to, and at the same time, there's so many people that are like, I can't have somebody sit there and jerk off while they're signing my fucking check anymore. You either give me the money or it's done, right? Like, because there's so many people that have been manipulated by the middleman, right? Their hours have been taken away. I worked for this one person in Calgary, and it was like bluesy kind of place. It's still open. It's called the Blues Can. I'm going to say it because that owner was such a fucking asshole. Anyways, he stole so much money from me. He had his girlfriend doing the books at the time, and we made, like, us servers, we worked, I don't know, 8-9 hour shifts. They were always concerts. And we made $300-400, $500 easily a night, right? So this fucking bimbo bitch he was dating that was doing the books for him, she knew how much money that we made on tips, and it used to piss her off so much. So she would take our hours away from us. So then our paychecks weren't as much. And I thought, like, how low do you have to go that you are sitting there, okay? Because she could have been serving. She could have been making exactly what we were, but she's sitting there judging, pointing her finger, and then the little bit of power she gets, she takes some hours away, because that's what fills in the cracks of the voids of her heart at the end of the day to fuck over collective. It's just, it's insane what business owners will do, what people will do to save a little bit of money or to make themselves feel better. Because the people who are trying to make themselves feel better over you just being you wouldn't, I don't think you would believe if I told you how many shots people have taken at you just for being you. Just for existing. Just for walking down the street, just for choosing a certain car, marrying a certain sweetheart, right? Getting a certain job. People want to kill you for that. And that's where you're so much smarter than the average idiot whose mind isn't open, right, to the possibilities of the world, because all those people that attack you mold you into one of the biggest threats possible. Because once they do all this and take all their shots and fucking stab you to death and do all this shit, you become like bulletproof, indestructible. There's another Matthew Good, right? They can't do anything to you. And they try and they try and they try. And you're like, yeah, bitch, it's already happened a million times. Now what? And then the swords come out and you get up, right? It's so universal and heavenly divine at that point, right? That it shows your enemies and the ones that stop attacking you, that no matter what they do, by attacking you, they only make you stronger. They'll never make you weaker. Even if you lose something, even if they attack something, even if it looks like you're coming out of the situation with less than they have, you're more powerful than them because they had to choose to attack you. Right? Only people who attack you because you have something that they don't. They're weaker because you have something that they don't. Well, they think they are anyways. Right? So once you realize how powerful you are, these little chumps and this fucking energy that tries to fuck with you, you become so much more advanced past it that most times there's judgment on the bottom. Most times these attacks, you won't even feel. You won't even know happen. You'll think it's just a cough due to cold. You'll think it's just, you're not feeling well. And you end up, you're so bulletproof that all of the results that they're expecting because they got it in the past don't happen anymore. I'm feeling somebody's magic seriously declining. And that's from years and years and years of abuse, right? Just like Pan's Labyrinth, right? That El Capitan, like, why do you think it ends up the way that it does? Right? Like, do you think he treated any of those people good? No. He knew it. He knew once the gun wasn't in his hand, he would be fucked. And how long do you think these people get to have the gun in their hand? It's not going to be forever. Right? And I think that came up as a reading, where it's like their bully tactics and shit can't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. It only works for as long as you want it to, for as long as you want to lay down, for as long as you want to be vulnerable, for as long as you want to give them power. Because a lot of this is you surrendering your power and giving it to them because you don't want them to not like you. You don't want them to not accept you. You don't want them to hate you. But the whole point is, no matter what you give them, if you start giving them shit, they're not going to respect you. And if you stop giving it to them, they're going to hate you, right? So whoever's trying to take from you or manifest from you or try to guilt trip you into giving is never going to be your friend. They're not your friend now. They're not going to end up your friend no matter what you give them. And they don't like you. They never have. They're quite frankly probably more disrespectful to you than you ever fucking could imagine. But if you're looking for friends, if you're looking for acceptance, then honey, you might die trying. Okay, because all that seeking and looking for people to like you and looking for people to hang out with you and to accept you and to love you, it's a lot of time to waste, man, because like you're going to just lose out on so much time trying to find people that give a shit about you, like, because they're not just there. People who most likely are in your life are there because they use you in some fact. And as soon as they can't use you anymore, they don't want you anymore. Right? So anyways, what a good reading. Nobody died. Oh, nobody died yet. I think somebody's going to die. Oh, maybe Godette. Ha! I wonder what's going to happen to Godette. I mean, everybody dies eventually. But like these, I try to tell people, and like I say this because I love you. Do not enable people ever. It is never, in the long run, going to make your life easier. It is never doing the right thing to enable somebody to be an asshole, a bastard, a bitch. Doesn't matter if it's their time a month. Listen, ladies, get your shit together if you're still freaking out around that time a month. Control yourself, okay? It's not that hard to do. Whether or not you have to add a little bit of alcohol or a little bit of tranquilizer, no one's judging you. Just stop fucking yelling at everybody, right? Everybody just needs to take responsibility for their shit. I'm telling you. It'd be such a better place. But when you're so, clingy and you want to still jump on people, it's going to be a rough life for you. So I'm still hearing Born to Kill. So I feel like somebody should listen to that song or album. It's a great album. It's a great song. He's so amazing. I just missed him too. He was right near me and I could have seen him in concert. I missed him by one fucking day. And I've already seen him in concert, which is fine. But I really wanted to see Matthew Good, considering he's been playing in my head every single day for the last 2 weeks straight. You know those artists? I don't know if that ever happens to anybody else, but some of these artists, like Slaine gets in my head all the time. And like Slaine will get in my head for days. Yellow Wolf gets in my head. And now recently Matthew Good. But usually it's Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf's always in my head for some reason. But now recently it's been Matthew Good. Like, it's amazing how music can just take you over. And it's just like, there's a song for every occasion. So apparently my stalker, my jukebox stalker is Matthew Good right now. So I don't know who's stalking your jukeboxes. I don't know if you guys have jukeboxes in your head or not, where it's just like songs play all day, depending on what's going on. It's a good analogy because like it really, like if you start listening to the songs in your head with what's going on and the current situation, you'd be amazed at how much information you get. Because like the universe, there's so much information in songs, right? That it can give you the download on exactly what's about to happen if you just listen to the song that's playing in your head. Sometimes. It doesn't always work. Sometimes. Anyways, I'm going to peace out because my head's starting to hurt now. I've been talking too much. Thank you for liking the video. I'm losing my voice. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know how. I will read all the comments. Again, my eyes are still kind of fucked up. I'll read the comments tomorrow. Thank you so much. Literally losing my voice. Thank you for liking, subscribing, being here. Awesome. Send your telepathic questions in my way. And don't forget about the 13th moon, Zodiac Tarot. Doing the Zodiac readings every day. We missed today, but we'll be back tomorrow. All right? Word to your mothers. Peace out. Have a good one. And I will see you on the other side and in the comment section.